Can you still see and hear everything okay, Abby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me. You don't think you got kicked, do you?
Huh. Yo, Evan.
Yeah.
You get to an interact prompt?
I just got there.
Okay. I'm looking at. Nope. Loading still. Oh, Okay, it continues, and I go dark still.
I got booted back to orbit.
Okay, I appear to be in a public instance here.
Are you, did you go past the interact point?
Mhm.
Yeah, same here. Ugh,
I don't think there's any way forward. I
I've been
seem
trying
to have hit a dead end here.
Same.
But
That might be all it is.
this might be the lookout that they give us, or that they're giving us, I should say.
DMG just said it was a way for you to hang out with your friends. So I bet that's just it.
I did enjoy the little traipse through the city.
Well, do we want to go back to orbit and join as a group and mess around with this as a group?
I would not mind grouping up. I wonder if we could just join each other directly here.
Well, we could try.
I'm still connected to servers.
Like, I would want to wait at least a couple of minutes, because I want to be sure that I'm good. If you guys look bottom left, there's a bunch of those concentric circles, right? Or like curves. And then there's like this giant shard. But it doesn't look... It's got this weird kind of...
Oh, on the Traveler, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Has the debris always shown up in a line like that? Do you see like the lines of debris going around it now?
You mean the debris that orbits it?
Yeah.
Not the large debris, but the small debris. It's in like the
Yeah.
rings, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what you're talking
It's
about?
always done that.
Yeah.
As far as I know, yeah.
I could
There's lots of little subtle detail that people kind of miss with the Traveler. The only thing that I can say that looks different right now is the lighting effect.
Yeah. God, I gotta sneeze again. What the hell?
Although we had some more ghost lines.
We did.
Ghost everywhere, feel it. A heartbeat. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, guys?
Traveler's gonna awaken.
That this is the last we're going to hear about the Traveler for 2 years? Yes.
Traveler was a lie, guys. Traveler just fucks off out of here. Goes away. We're all like, what the fuck, Bungie? And Bungie's like, what do you expect? It's called the Traveler. Rest of Destiny is us teaming up with the darkness to fuck over the Traveler. That's what Lightfall is.
Fighting the Traveler.
Oh man.
Hey, there's a place down here. Aw, at least it didn't. Or does it?
Oh yeah, if you go on the far right of the area.
No, I found a whoopsie.
Oh, you found something else. Oh ho, do tell, Traveler.
Let me get out of there. Okay.
Traveler spawn.
Okay, I'm back in finally into the mission.
I seem to be having a stable... Never mind. Literally as soon as I say it. I was going to be like, yo, if you want to connect to me, I seem to be having a stable connection right now because I haven't seen contacting Destiny servers in like 5 minutes. And as I'm saying that, it pops up.
I haven't seen it on mine for a while either. Can you climb up here? Nope. Ah, fuck. But I thought I found some, but I think it's where actually you come in
The
at.
buff on us looks interesting too.
Quickness?
Not,
It's a
well,
different quickness.
yeah, it
Yeah.
looks different.
It's a visually different quickness, yeah. This looks like light to me.
Mm-hmm.
Just like pure radiant light, you know?
Bizarre district. So
I'm in-
we're right
I'm in the
next to
commercial district. I'm in the commercial sector. Where are you?
Wait, are you in a different place than I am? Look at my stream. Does it look
Yeah, hang on. Oh my gosh, no. Wait. Turn right. Go out over where all those guys are standing.
You and me.
Yes. Okay. You're much farther deep. I'm not on the building by the billboard right now, but it is the same area. It looked different because I wasn't standing over there. I didn't realize it was that expansive.
But this is where I got Bazaar from, back here, way back here.
Okay, so it's a different area. Interesting. I was gonna say, like, did they just create a bunch of different instances and have people load into them randomly? Because that would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Like, I went into the commercial sector. You went into like the bazaar, commercial sector. I like how we have this beautiful view of the old tower too.
Hey, stairs. Let's see where these stairs lead. Aw. Why the hell they put a security grate up?
By the way, you can zoom in by decreasing your FOV
Yeah.
How far?
down to 65, 55.
Uh-oh. I'm dead. I'm still exploring.
Wow, that is a hell of a field of view. Yeah, let's not do 55.
That's what you do if you want to see all the things up close.
55 looks like fucking binoculars.
That's your macro lens.
Yeah, seriously.
I like how you can
65. Dang, my FOV is 85. That's kind of low. How high can it go?
105. You've been playing on 85 this whole time?
Apparently.
Yeah, 85's console level.
Jesus.
Those are rookie numbers.
I gotta get those numbers up.
Very first thing I did when I got on PC was turn my FOV all the way up.
It's a lot more noticeable in third person than anywhere else.
Yeah. I'm a fucking idiot.
Huh.
This is so much better. So, Evan, that audio clip that was leaked a while ago with the sirens, I think while I was walking towards here, before the interact prompt, I heard some sounds that were, at least in my opinion...
Okay, I am back.
Sounds that were a little reminiscent of that file.
How do you, how did you do that?
Do what?
Is everybody else in the...
We look to be, yeah.
Have we heard...
I forgot that I put freeze tag on. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine. Have we heard anything new other than, like, having all these guardians just sitting here on these rooftops?
No, what did I put that in? Oh,
No.
Am I an idiot? I just equipped in the right slot. I hit right, and it... Okay, there we go. God damn.
How come when you get so close to the traveler, it just stops? Like, it stops pulsating. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna call it now. There's actually a pyramid in the middle of the Traveler, and it's gonna be a white pyramid.
I think that there's a possibility of something close to that, but it's not a pyramid. It's a statue that we see in the pyramid.
Oh, it had a name. I don't remember what his name was.
And none of us are in the same instance, are we?
No. This ends at 9?
10 our time.
10. Okay, so I still got a long ways to go.
Shit.
55 is way too close.
55.
Field of view.
Oh.
That's better.
I do kind of wish that they would give us more Last City
God.
like environments like this. And it kind of sucks because I was talking to Mary, so I didn't when I started this, so I didn't get to hear the
Is there a siren going off on your guys' instance?
No. I hear a chirp, like a chirp siren every now and then, but not like a siren.
No, it was like a horn type of siren.
Like
I
an
don't hear
air.
it now, though.
Interesting.
It could have been a player, like doing some sort of emote, but it's not an emote I've ever heard before, if that's the case.
I can't.
You know, there's a place in one of the strikes or something. How there's an alarm that goes boo boo. I heard the start of that.
I'm gonna join on you, Evan. I just saw you had an open team, so see what happens. It's going off again. How about I miss anything because it's 9 o'clock? I didn't think of that till just now.
It ends at 9 my time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, I just noticed the alarm like just a couple minutes ago, and it's leading up to 9.
I'm gonna turn everything up.
Yeah, I just hear it sounds like an electronic alarm, like not a physical, like not a horn.
So
I
you hear
mean-
it too?
I don't think I heard what you heard, but I hear something else now.
The light's going a lot more.
It's turning blue.
Yeah.
Traveler's making a lot more noise now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it got muy blue. Dang it.
Is the sun moving? Or are we getting a daylight cycle here? Can't tell if we are. I don't think we are.
It looks like it's roughly in the same place that I remember it.
I'm trying to line up my fin on my helmet. Yeah, I don't think it's moving. I think we're locked here.
does these servers.
Are you guys getting the traveler pulses anymore?
Every so often.
I think that's what the blue is supposed to be, maybe? I don't know.
Well, a moment ago there was like blue fog almost. And now there's a blue tint. And there was a stream of light that's... Oh, it's just... Never mind. It's always been there.
Is it just me, or does it look like the traveler's absorbing something in its top leftish corner?
I do see that now. As soon as you pointed that out, I noticed it, but it looks like there's some light flowing towards the traveler.
It's been doing that.
Has it?
Yeah. I remember seeing that back when I was in the tower. It might be getting more pronounced, though, because it does look like it's trying to pull itself back together.
Evan, was it you I was on comms with when the topic of a starquake came up?
Yeah.
See a starquake?
Yeah, so it's essentially an earthquake, but on the surface of a star. There's an image of one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I've been messaging him, but he hasn't been seeing them, I guess. Fun fact: in that image of that starquake, let me get back to the post here with the information from it. That wave that spreads out is 2 miles high, and it's traveling about 250,000 miles an hour.
Oh. Is that all?
Yeah, yeah. It would have measured an 11.3 on the Richter scale.
I figured it'd be higher than that.
It's about 1,000,000 times stronger than the 1989 earthquake that shook San Francisco. The Richter scale is logarithmic, so every number is a power of 10 in strength.
That's true.
That is my favorite reaction by far.
It is kind of chilly in here, boys and girls. Thank you for sitting close, because you're warm.
just to make that section of messages kind of confusing.
It started pulsing at blue, or it started pulsing blue at 9 my time. But there's something that happened. That's just to happen at 9 our time.
While this happens, I'll continue working on my post.
You haven't posted that yet?
No, because I was actually studying for the exam eventually.
I mean, yeah, after you had written the first 1,000 or so words.
Most of which is out the window now that I've put 2 and 2 together. Yo, Evan. So we know that Clovis was hallucinating on drugs on this PCP analog, but he hallucinated Sundaresh prior to being infected by the Vex.
Did he though?
As far as I can tell, there's no hint that he was infected by the Vex prior to that, and throughout all of the medical updates, I would be hard pressed to say that he was intoxicated throughout. He's had regular respirations and blood pressures, except for extenuating circumstances. But
I mean, the only thing to me that really, and it is a good argument, but the only thing to me that kind of affirms that she was never there is the fact that Elsie doesn't even remember her being on their expedition.
yeah, Elsie has no recollection of her, and I went back through the book and I Control F'd the name just to see if I could get every instance where it's mentioned. He doesn't ever explicitly mention hiring her. They're at Volantis, at the Forge World, and then he just calls a scientist up, and it's Sundaresh. And then he tells her that he wants to collect a sample, and that it's going to be dangerous because it's a Vex and they might not be friendly. Is she and her team willing to take that risk? And she's like, yeah, of course. We come this far, we can't come home empty-handed, And then she starts being... So that was the infection. That's got to be it, then. They must have brought it in via the proxy. That's why they mentioned the proxy link.
He did say that he
That's
didn't
right.
know what could even happen through the proxy. I don't remember exactly.
And I was wondering why they threw that lore out, or that line out, because it didn't seem to be relevant to anything. But I think that's why they're putting it out. Because in so doing, that's the only link that we have to get Clovis for Clovis to get infected. Let me turn in my homework really quick.
Almost.
Alright, it's about to be 10 minutes since the last activity. See if anything happens.
Oh, something just happened.
Did it?
Like, audibly, it sounded like a
Audibly.
rock.
That's ridiculous.
Whatever. Shut up, Evan. Audibly.
There's an extra credit Dropbox for this class, and I don't know what it is, and it makes me a little upset that I don't pay enough attention.
It's probably a fake Dropbox.
There's another siren.
I don't hear sirens.
I haven't heard a siren yet either.
I think your warlock's just having a stroke. Oh wait, I hear it back here.
Now who's having a stroke?
Back where?
You can't hear it up there, but back here you can hear it.
Ron, go to the siren because I can't see Evan.
It's
It
back.
just got really loud.
Do you still hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't hear it anymore.
It sounds like it's coming from this direction.
Back by that big tree?
No, somewhere over here, like where these... In this direction somewhere is what it sounds like.
Well, I'm back in the game, so I can't see. 'Cause I'm not cool and don't have a dual screen.
Oh, I found a much better transcript that includes scans of all the images from the actual journal.
There's another pulse.
Yep.
I'm not sure if the pulses are tied to anything specifically.
Well, that was roughly 10 minutes later. I'm guessing something's going to happen on intervals until nothing happens anymore.
Yeah, they must have infected the proxy first. He collects the sample. I have allowed Dr. Sundaresh to assist me with this work. She's discovered several levels of abstract higher order. He goes on to mention that she has made some breakthroughs in studying the Vex and their structures. And he goes on to pontificate about it.
Yeah, you can't get up there, unfortunately. There's a hidden wall.
Here's also something very interesting. I note that Vex milk, while computationally powerful, seems to avoid...
Is it just me, or does it look like there's more,
That was something.
like, light?
Did you guys just get a very particular sound effect?
I mean, I got a
I don't
sound
know.
effect that I've heard a lot, but I'm looking at the buildings, and the buildings are all warpy.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Whoops, I screwed up my jump.
What buildings?
Just all around.
All the buildings. They looked very distorted.
Yeah.
I missed that. Is it an effect that's not there anymore?
No.
Okay.
It was just as that pulse of light was going over.
Interesting. Vex milk, while computationally powerful, seems to avoid semiosis. That is, it prefers to mimic the actual dynamics of phenomena rather than assigning a symbol. This is a fundamental difference between Vex cognition and our own. We encode inputs as symbols, manipulate the symbols according to some set of logical rules, and produce output. The Vex are more direct. Burn them, and they will extinguish the fire, not because they possess a symbolic knowledge of fire and its properties, but because their internal structure is so suited to adaptation and survival that the heat of the fire directly becomes the response required to snuff it out. They don't have a memory system like we do.
Fuck.
That's interesting.
Oh,
Damn
guys,
it. What?
I'm not dead.
That is...
When we are infected by Vex memes, best line in the journal.
Hey, Ron, come here.
Yeah.
Ah, there's a wall there.
That was funny.
Evan, your turn.
I don't want to go down there.
But it's pretty down here, and I have no idea how I'm gonna get back up there.
That's why
Dr.
I don't wanna-
Sundaresh requests further expeditions to the Forge Star for material. She does not trust the other members of her team, claiming suspicion of Vex exposure, and prefers to work directly with me. Very well. But I wonder what peculiar internal motives she harbors. I've reformatted my assistant. No sense taking risks. Who knows what might get into my head through the proxy link. The Vex.
Oh, I bounced wrong.
I heard that.
I might actually be able to climb all the way around the building.
Yeah, there's like a superimposed,
Yeah, I know. It's not
warped, transparent layer of all the buildings when that pulse goes over.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, I made it.
Wait a minute.
Fuck.
No. Evan. You might have set me back on the right path there, buddy.
You guys should
Wait.
try and join us.
Rob is my current leader, and I think he
You
is
only have-
AFK.
You only have 3 anyway.
Oh.
So he goes to the Forge Star. He potentially gets infected via the proxy. We go into another entry, but we don't get a medical update until the end of that next entry. And that medical update, earlier in the day, I went through the entire journal and the ARG extra pages, and I just copied and pasted all of the medical updates into a Word document so I could look through them just the medical updates, and see if I could find any clues about a potential PCP exposure. And I was looking for elevated pulse, elevated BP, blood pressure, and if I could get anything about like pulse ox or breath per minute, that might help. But mostly blood pressure and pulse. And the next medical update, after he meets Sundaresh on the Forge Star, we have pulse 110 BPM, stroke arrest risk. BP 150 over 100, pulse ox 150, blood volume overfill, oxygen radicals over safe levels, recommend tap and wash cycle. That's his first exposure. He's been tripping. So yeah.
That basically confirms your theory.
Oh my fucking god.
So is the Forge Star even real?
The Forge Star is real because he had a team with him. He didn't just send in his exo clone, or his exo assistant. He sent in a forward team with his exo assistant in lieu of him in case there was any, actual danger in being there via the environment that would kill him. So it must have infected his proxy and then gotten into him via the link through his proxy. Because he asks her and her team to collect samples, Sundaresh, while he's there, and the team collects the samples. But it does appear that the Vex fucking using this simulation, it seems like they projected it through his proxy first and then through his own brain next. Because the way I'm imagining it is the Vex infection inside of him is just like poking and prodding at different parts of his brain to get it to respond in just such a way that he sees everything they want him to see. Because they know how to they would know how to do that, if anything. Right?
So you're watching The Expanse, right?
I'm like a season back on it, but yes.
Okay, so
Oh,
then you
here comes
don't
something.
know.
Oh, we're pulsating.
I've got some kind of a...
Traveler's on fire.
Blue fire.
So this is like the Almighty event.
Something very,
A lot
very
faster,
slowly
though.
building.
But what I was saying about The Expanse is the proto-molecule.
Yeah.
What it does with Holden. I don't know if you're that far along yet.
Yes. Yes.
About him seeing Miller.
Yes. Precisely. That's kind of what I've got going in my head. Like it's like a Sixth Sense situation,
Yeah.
Except it's more than that because it's not a ghost. It's like if the ghost was in your head, it projecting itself into the real world, much like the protomolecule. But oh fuck, dude, this is insane.
Abby, if you can hear me, you can turn your mic off and just talk instead of messaging me. But I don't think it's getting bigger.
Goodbye, Link.
It's, Music changed.
Baby!
It's just tower music for me.
Yeah, my music just changed. Oh no, it didn't. Never mind. I had my music kind of low, so I guess I just heard part of it. Oh, come on. Ooh.
Does the effect on our Guardians look more pronounced?
Yeah, it's a lot more smoky.
Yeah.
More particle effects, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it getting blue, or is that me?
It's getting, well, it's going in and out.
Well, that's kind of neat. I'm looking at the buildings now, and the way the light is pulsing across them is almost like we're underwater.
Hmm.
At least out here.
Yeah, we passed through the gate, myself and my team. So he had the full team. Exobody status, proxy mode, remote operator, microwave repeater link, internal temperature 222K, superconducting media loaded, diamond anvil hydrogen sulfide, carbon nanotube mesh, remote sensorium latency 16 millisecond, Q dot battery charge 10-100 yards at current load, spintronics in neuromorphic mimetic mode. Okay.
Whoa.
You sure it's not getting bigger?
Pretty sure.
What, the
It
Traveler?
looks bigger than what it used to. Yeah.
I think it's just the effects make it look like it's getting bigger.
And we're really close to it.
This looks bigger.
So if they got into the exobody, neuromorphic mimetic, what does mimetic mean exactly? Wow, fuck you.
What's it mean?
Mimetic. Go away with the fucking suggestions. Relating to, constituting, or habitually practicing mimesis.
Oh, okay. That's extremely
Fucking
helpful.
thank you. Representation or imitation of the real world in art and literature. Oh, mimicry? Are you fucking serious? Another term for mimicry.
Huh.
So it's just what educated people say to sound educated.
Basically. The deliberate imitation of the behavior of one group of people by another group as a factor in social change. So, essentially mimicry.
Wasn't there mimetic armor?
There's mimetic armor, and this is also the spintronics in neuromorphic / mimetic mode. Neuromorphic means it's a type of computing or computational engineering that mimics neurobiological architectures present in the nervous system. Which I could see mimetic being an addition onto that, because it's copying the nervous system of the human body and the exobody.
So yeah, mimetic savior. That armor has the lore on it. It's about the Vex.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it's about with humans encountering the Vex on Venus.
Is it a full set of armor? Yeah, acquired from engrams.
I believe it's from the first season of Forsaken.
Is that Titan armor?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the PlayStation armor. She found them in Juno Chasma, a base. No, an exhibit. The humans didn't know they were in cages. They don't know about the Vex. They don't know they're being watched. I'm here to save you. Imitate, observe, comprehend. Isatel hoisted herself back up over the chasma edge, turned to help the man behind her, but he was gone. Everyone was gone. The chasma was empty.
Ooh, I hear
Then
music.
she remembered the fire team. Gate, desperate plan. Too yet. Pull me out.
Anything new happened while I was gone?
The Traveler's kind of on fire. I don't know if that was happening before you were left or not.
Yeah.
Galata Tuyet was a Guardian warlock, a leading weapons scholar, and the leader of a fire team named after her. Her research into the Vex led to the creation of the Pocket Infinity fusion rifle. Galata Tuyet. I got to Galata Tuyet from the Mimetic Savior armor, because the person in the Mimetic Savior armor lore, the splash or the flavor texts, was in Tuyet's fire team. The mark reads, then she remembered. The fire team. The gate. The desperate plan. Tuyet, pull me out. No response.
Okay, Evan, I'm probably gonna go a little AFK for a second. Message me if something happens.
Okay.
So I will have my phone. And I will come running.
It's not showing lore for me on the armor.
It's not lore, it's just flavor text.
Oh, okay.
I mean, all the prismatic stuff looks bigger. More pronounced.
So if the Vex infected the exobody, they'd have a copy of the human nervous system to tinker around with and play with.
Something just happened.
And we know that the Vex can propagate themselves across signals wirelessly because they did that earlier at another point in the book.
Yeah, it sounds like something's about to happen. Is that one piece further out than normal? In the top left corner?
Top left.
For me, it's top left.
Well, it should be the same for all of us.
Yeah, there's something going on the left side. Maybe? Maybe not.
It could just be the rotation of that piece.
Could be.
Keep an eye on it, but it could just be that piece doing its thing, you know.
There's like a stream of multicolors getting pulled into it from that piece.
Yeah,
Only
that's
place that-
that's been there.
It has? Okay.
That's what we were talking about earlier.
No, that's different. I'm not talking about the ribbon.
You're talking about the orangish greenish thing?
Yes?
Yeah, that's been there.
Okay.
Bit of has been another 10 minutes, but I do see like a wave pattern across the Traveler now. Not constant, like there it is now for me. Like a ripple. I want to fight something with all this light.
They're still queuing up. Oh my god. I got another friend of mine who just told me he's number 7956 in queue.
Oh wow.
I'm glad we got in.
Yeah. I need to grab a drink. I'll be right back. Why?
Oh wait. That's not how I wanted to send. I wanted to send to the Samir.
I'm not a streamer.
To the Samir.
I want to do something I never do and take my helmet off.
That's just how I'm looking at it. Yeah, I mean it's bigger compared to when you're at the normal part of the tower because you're closer to it. I don't think so. Oh.
Well, about 27 more minutes until we can't play until tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
My hair actually matches my armor pretty well.
I hate the way my Guardian looks.
This is the highest point I think you can get to, and you can't even see the Traveler because there's a fucking building in the way.
But you can get on top of this sign over here, where I'm at. It's
Yeah, this
equal
is,
height.
this is higher.
Yeah, but you don't have anything in your way.
Oh, oh. No.
Hey, did you see the ripples of like the light on that building that was ahead of you? See it?
The one, that building?
Yeah,
Oh, just how it's kind of reflecting around. Yeah, I see it.
yeah.
The whole area's been pulsing blue for a while.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about earlier when I said it looks like we're underwater.
Yeah, you can definitely, it's definitely becoming more pronounced, like it's getting more obvious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because before it was kind of subtle. Now it's not so subtle.
Yeah. Traveler's gonna explode.
It's actually what I'm waiting for. Some sort of explosion.
Or he's gonna suck
Technically-
the light out of everybody and everybody dies.
Beyond Light was just a hoax.
Yep.
No, Beyond Light is Destiny 3, and we have to make new characters.
Make new
We'll-
characters. Or
We
the
lose
darkness
all our
raises
loot
you.
again.
There's someone wearing a traveler mask right over here.
Nice.
It's
See
been another
that?
10 minutes. Every now and then I can see the wispy effect on the corner of my screen.
It's getting brighter.
And foggy. And like brighter and foggier down here.
And now I see the warped images of the buildings and it's not going away.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's,
I'm gonna watch your stream to see what this warped images you're talking about is.
So
I don't know
look
if
at
you
the
want to
building
watch
in
his
front of
stream. His stream will drive you nuts. I've wanted to throw stuff at him like a bunch of times.
us. See the building?
It's got more ripples on it now.
Yeah, now I see it. Okay, I'm farther back from the edge, so I don't see farther down. I don't see as far down into the city as you do, which is
Gotcha.
part of the reason why.
This is what Columbus
Gotcha.
Gray saw.
Yeah. We're slowly being infected.
I say it's sucking the light out of you. That's why you gotta start using the dark side.
Cash McNash. Let's see if what else happens in 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So
I thought it ends at 10.
No.
Yeah.
10 till.
Oh.
Well, the servers go dark at 10, so it's hard to say when
It's with Dormammu.
when it ends.
True.
Has Hap come back yet?
Um,
I'd probably get him back because, like, it's definitely a lot more different than when he left.
Yo, you fucking towers getting like fucking trippy, man. What?
All the people in the background, I can't tell if they're cheering or screaming.
I'm still here. What are you doing on, Abby?
I wanted to watch
Terra?
I wanted to watch what happened. I mean, I played Destiny, but I do get into like the story a little bit.
Rob.
Who decided to jump in?
I figured I'd jump on for the last 7 minutes.
Okay, so question.
Mhm.
If this Sundavex is actually being projected to Clovis from the inside of his mind, how does that explain Sundaresh requesting further expeditions to the Forge Star alone?
Everything's so
Hey Ron,
juicy.
how much was the double recliner when you bought it?
Wait a minute. Sundaresh requests further expeditions to the Forge Star for more material. She does not trust the other members of her team, claiming suspicion of Vex exposure, and prefers to work directly with me. Very well, but I wonder what peculiar internal motives she harbors.
How the hell did you guys get up there?
Secret.
We jumped.
I want to say 800 or 900 probably.
Holy shit!
It's a lazy boy.
Furniture's expensive. Nothing about
Furniture's
nothing
super
about
expensive.
houses is cheap.
No.
Also true, including houses.
Yeah. Rugs are fucking expensive. Things you walk on
Yeah, that's
that
true.
are meant to get dirty.
Oh my god. You fucking idiot.
Is there anything happening yet? I'm hearing people on Twitter say stuff like
Bray.
getting blurry or something.
When-
Yeah.
Are you
And,
still
and,
are you still in it?
Yeah, I'm still in it.
If you
What's blurry?
I don't know where you're at, but at least close
come over here and look
tab,
down.
Over here, look down.
There's like an there's like an
Oh
active-
yeah. Oh,
Right?
like double vision going on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Quite psychedelic.
I have allowed small Vex platforms to pass through the gate from 2082 Volantis, apparently intent on constructing infrastructure on this side. They are captured, drained, and discarded.
No.
That's how he harvests the fluid. That's how they infect Europa.
Is that
Yeah, 'cause I
like
remember-
water?
Where?
Like going around the Traveler. Like, it looks like water droplets. Like
You mean
really
the-
big water droplets.
The big flaming fire thing?
It's droplets of light.
It's plasma.
Or that.
Plasma.
Klurrsmer.
But I remember reading he brought back Vex to build a gate, so it makes sense for him to harvest them when he's done.
He stole a Vex from Ishtar to build the gate.
Oh, that's right.
When he goes through, it seems like he kept it closed and then just opened it up and started letting them walk through slowly so that he could capture them one by one and harvest them. And that's just like a Vex milk harvesting hole. Just flip the switch and get free Vex milk.
Yeah.
Right on. Players who aren't in the last city activity node in the tower map should launch into the activity. Players are slowly getting through the queue and will enter the game in the order in which they are entered.
Zach's prediction for this event is that it turns out that Destiny 1 and 2 has just been a 6-year-long trip and we're about to wake up, and we're gonna be. It's gonna be the start of Skyrim.
I mean,
Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh, that's funny.
T-minus 3 minutes.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
he said to
I
be
got 3
in
minutes left.
by 10 till. Not that anything spectacular would happen at 10 till.
I kind of hope nothing happens, and that it just goes to the it kicks you out of activity screen, and then the game shuts down for 14 hours.
I think that's what's gonna happen. Like legit. I don't think we're gonna.
Or
Yeah.
even better, I hope something is about to happen. Like
Oh,
it's very
God,
obvious
could you
what's
imagine?
about to happen,
I'd be fine
and
with
then
that.
it cuts to it.
Like a huge music swell or something, and then bam.
The reason he
Pleasure.
said to be in by 9:50 our time is because at that point you can no longer log into the servers.
Gotcha.
They lock out, log in.
There's a lot of people in our lobby now. Jeez.
There's
It's
Shiro.
decent amount of art, too.
It's definitely getting a lot more debris or whatever around it now.
Or what if at like 10 till a
Do you
pyramid
see like
ship
the
just
stuff coming down from it?
swoops right in above this
Like
round?
lightning almost?
Below it?
Like it seems like it's like actually going towards the ground. Like streams of like almost like lightning or whatever.
I'm not seeing that.
Like look above the building that you're looking at right now and just you'll see the
Oh.
stream.
Yeah, those streams have been happening for a while. They're just becoming a little more prominent now. I see what you're talking
They've been
about.
going down like I've been seeing them around it, but I didn't see it going down like that.
Yeah. It
Oh
looks
my
like-
god, it all makes sense now.
Did you figure it out?
all makes sense now.
I reformatted my assistants. Who knows what might get into my head through the proxy link, right? He just says that in the regular journal that we got with the collector's edition. And then he determines that he needs to get more fluid. He allows Vex to start coming through. Then the end of the journal is the last interaction with Sunderest that we have. He decides to hate her. Then we get this little bit about prion detection. He's going to fall apart like an old book. That little comment about something going, like, who knows what might get to me via that link, is just kind of left as a loose thread. But
That's getting bright.
in the ARG, in the extra pages, which is almost more, like, almost as much as we got in the book, Elizabeth believes we are infested. She has detected Vex microstructures in the European ice. Veins of altered crystals crawl towards the surface, harvesting the heavy ions of the Jovian winds, culturing their construction. From there, the Vex found ways to spread by exploiting misunderstandings. They ride our carrier waves as slight interference. When a packet has to be resent, whenever a suited engineer calls, say again, to her work partner, the repeated message, adjusted to compensate for the Vex interference, encodes the negative image of that interference and spreads the infection. The extra bit we get establishes that the Vex can propagate themselves via wireless signals. So we get the payoff for that throwaway line about the proxy link in the last bit. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Haggling makes me nervous. I don't know why.
That wasn't nice.
Okay. I'll be quiet, baby.
Everything is definitely more not normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very bright.
Mhm.
Like you can almost not even see the sun now.
Everything's all warpy.
Mm-hmm.
You could turn your brightness down.
I'm not saying it's painfully bright. I'm just saying it's bright.
I turned mine down.
You got more swirlies around you.
What do you guys normally have your brightness at?
Like you even get like a double image going on. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it would happen a little bit too. Whatever the default is.
Mine was on 4.
Mine's above default, I think.
Where is brightness?
Adjust
Oh,
brightness down at the bottom.
Oh, mine's on 3 apparently.
I think I have my brightness all the way up.
Yeah, mine's all the way to the top.
God, you could be blinded.
He's also colorblind, so.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't help much.
Well, there's certain. I mean, honestly, turning the brightness back down didn't do anything.
Huh, I can't change my weapon.
Yeah, I couldn't earlier either. Oh, I still can actually.
Smoky.
Eight minutes.
I mean, now that I turn the brightness down, I can't see.
Yeah, an awesome
The
spot.
effect.
So the emblem is called Calamity Protocol. Is there anything in the lore that references that? As to what that would entail?
No.
So this is... Oh, better be good. Sounds bad. Sounds like a DEFCON 5 kind of thing.
I wonder how hard this is on video cards.
What's that?
This weird imaging thing.
My frame rate's down to 45.
I've only been running it around 60 frames.
I don't know what my frame rate is.
This is gonna be a goddamn textbook by the time I'm done with this post, man.
Oh, you still writing up a post?
There's so much I can talk about, dude. Like, I scrapped a bunch and I went back into writing, and I'm still at 1,300 words.
Damn.
Is this your first Destiny revelation?
Well, I mean, I feel like it's speaking to me. No, but like, it's such a niche section of knowledge, pharmacology, chemistry, organic chemistry, shit like that. Like, the fact that I picked up on all of this from reading aryl cyclohexylamine, NMDA antagonist, and I googled that and was like, I know what all of that means because I'm literally in a class with a textbook that I can go to a section about NMDA antagonism and read about. I've learned about it,
Just kidding.
and I understand all of this shit, and I feel like not many people in the community do, and I feel like I'm gonna be that one guy that has like the monster fucking post in the subreddits that's just like, how the fuck do you know this? You know, and it's like, where the fuck did you make all these connections? But it makes sense, you know? Like, I'm literally putting up a post that's claiming Clovis Bray was high on PCP for the second half of the entire journal.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot. And I'm excited that this is knowledge that I have that I can use in something I'm excited about.
Yeah, it's good.
What can I say? I'm a righteous fucking nerd.
If I had that niche knowledge, I'd be jumping all over it as well.
It's funny that all the shit I learned in school becomes more applicable to Destiny before it becomes more applicable to my career.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Now the
What do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a chemist. Oh, so like you work for like a pharmaceutical company or something? No. I actually write about chemistry in video games and how realistic it is.
The First time I see an in-depth lore post from a dentist, I'll be impressed. But did you see that guy's molars? Am I right? D1 Alphabet said, I swear if it doesn't heal, I'm quitting Destiny for the 3rd time today.
Hope she doesn't, because she can't get back in if she does. We got 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes.
Do something.
There's a lot of noise.
Mhm.
Oh,
Something is coming.
Eris.
I can
there
feel
it
it.
is. Come on, baby, give me a pyramid. I just want a pyramid to ram through the Traveler.
Let's not say it did.
How sick would that be?
It is drawing power. Could it
Fine.
be
Oh
that
no!
drive the
Did you
darkness
just get in, buddy? I'm so sorry.
Who? What?
If he just gets through, if he had just gotten through the queue like 2 minutes, like now, I'm gonna be a little upset on his behalf.
Every fire team has returned to the city.
Even the hunters.
They're with the people, keeping them safe. And the last time this happened, the world ended. I'm not worried. I'm not.
It is reforming, healing its wounds. This will not be the end. It will be an escalation.
That's bright.
Towards the end of the world.
I just got a black screen.
Yeah, we got kicked out.
Yep.
Oh,
No.
you guys called it.
No, 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 no.
Oh, there's a cutscene.
Darkness has taken the planets off the map.
Mhm.
I'm gonna see contacting Destiny service through this whole cutscene.
Yep.
Oh my god, fucking chills!
Traveler's healing. Look at it.
Oh my god, guys!
Wait, you guys
Guys-
have anything?
Oh my
I don't
god!
have anything yet. It's
I don't
still
have anything, so don't say
connecting.
anything.
It was just okay. Not a true cutscene.
Traveler thought it was happening again.
That was cool.
That was interesting.
So it should just kick us to nothing now, right?
All the triumphs I missed out on are gone.
She thought it was happening again, the collapse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that I'm sure the traveler that must have felt the exact same.